Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 177 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I have another Dollar Tree LA Colors makeup product to try out, and this is definitely not a new product. This has been available at the Dollar Tree for so long, but I've never tried it out because it definitely doesn't look like a very appealing product. So what this is the LA Colors pressed powder, and I'm pretty sure my dollar store only had like one color available, so I picked this up in the shade tan. So what this product claims to be is a silky smooth powder that applies evenly for a natural, flawless looking complexion. It's supposed to be long lasting wear that resists streaking and caking, and it's supposed to be lightweight yet covers and conceals imperfections perfectly. So those are some nice claims. I don't have any makeup on my face right now because after reading that, I wanted to see if this does offer coverage and if it can kind of be a powder foundation. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm not really sure what the best use of this is going to be, so I might have to try other ways, maybe using it to set some liquid makeup. We'll find out. And of course, LA Colors is a cruelty-free brand. So the packaging does feel super cheap and flimsy, like it's just a flimsy plastic, but it does come with a big mirror, so I really like that and I appreciate that. It also comes with a puff applicator. These things are never really successful for me, but I might try it out. First, I just want to start off by swatching this and seeing the color. All right, the texture is pretty nice. I'm like rubbing it in. It is a bit tanner than my natural skin tone, but I wonder if I applied it lightly and blended in, it might be okay. Also because of the fact like it's not super pigmented, it looks pretty sheer. Let's just start out by taking this puff applicator and seeing what kind of coverage it can give me. I'd say that barely gave any coverage and is only just like a tint of color, and it's not a good color for me. It's kind of like a yellowy orange brown, which it's supposed to be shade tan. I'm definitely not tan. Try and build up the coverage a little bit. Okay, so right away, this is not going to work as a powder foundation for me. If you do have a skin tone more similar to this shade, it might be okay as a very, very, very sheer light coverage. It's definitely not covering up any of my pores, but I will say it's looking super smooth on my skin. It doesn't look like a powder. It looks very nice. You know, I want to try maybe applying it without using this puff applicator. First, I'll try applying with my finger. That didn't really make much of a difference. It may have applied a bit more pigmented with my finger versus this puff applicator, but still super sheer. Now for someone like me where this color is not going to be able to match my skin tone, I could just say right here that this is not a good product for me, but because I have it, I still want to see if maybe I can use it as a way to bronze up my skin. We'll try that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my liquid foundation. I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Flawless Finish. Okay, so my foundation is applied. If you wanna see my video on the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation, I will link that down below. Okay, so let's see if we can add some contour and warmth to my very pale one shade face right now. Wow, that actually shows up more than I expected and is a pretty nice contour shade because it's very matte. That applied very nicely, even, blended out great. It really does look so smooth on my skin. Like, it doesn't look powdery or cakey at all like it claimed. It doesn't look streaky just like it claimed. Go ahead and add it to my forehead. I personally like using bronzer contour shades that are not too dark, because then I don't have to worry too much about going overboard and getting like too harsh of a contour. Wow, I was really feeling like this was going to be a failure of a product for me, but I think I found a great use for it. All right, so now I have bronze contoured my face, and my face looks so much more dimensional, warmed up. I really like how it's looking. And this is a good lesson that if a product doesn't really work for one way, it doesn't mean that it has to be a fail. Like, even if it doesn't do what it claims, maybe a product can surprise you by being good for something else. Like, I didn't use this for coverage or any sort of foundation aspect like this claims it's for, but I actually really like how it works as a contour shade. Even if I had this in my correct skin color, I don't think that I would like it as a foundation product because it's so sheer that it really doesn't actually offer coverage to make imperfections look perfect. But on top of my foundation, it blends out so nicely and has a really nice kind of golden glow. I, of course, love the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer, and this one is so similar of a shade. The LA Colors Pressed Powder in the shade Tan, to me, is like a matte version of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. So I really like that. So if you really like that Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer, I think that this one is worth checking out for a $1 dupe. I feel like the formula is very similar where it blends out nicely and it's not too pigmented and harsh. So I'm not going to consider this a failure of a product because it did end up working out really nicely for me, which is a great outcome because at first I was like, this is not going to be a good product. So yay, I am definitely going to continue to get use out of this. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.